All right, let's start recording. Hey, this is Aaron with Shark Trends. Uh, right now we're looking at a 30-second chart for NQ, and what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be looking at the move after the opening hour of the market. And just you can take and add an HD, type in HD and you can get this session volume profile HD and you can add it. Right now I've already added it, but you can mark this custom. You can come and customize the time period that you want to use. I used from 9:30 to 10:30 and make sure that it's on New York so that you can line up with the opening hour that you're trading. After you have that selected, you can go to your trend-based fib extension, and then you go basically from your value area low to the value area high, and then to your point of control where the 0 point lines up with point of control. Lock it, and then go ahead and I already showed you on the previous video how to change the settings, but again, here are the settings for the custom trend-based fib extension that I use on a daily basis. And you can pause the video or write these down however you want. You can also change these to be bigger or smaller numbers that line up with the original fib. Right now we're going to go back to the default settings, okay? And the reason why we're going to do that is, oh, you know what? That did not work. So let's go back up here, and we're going to go back to the template, and we're going to go back to there. Okay, so I guess what I was going to do didn't really work very well. But we're going to go ahead and leave it like this. But I was going to see if it can go back to the original settings, but it took away all the lines that I wanted. And the reason why I was going to have it go back to default is so that it would show some of the additional lines. Actually, you know what? Let's go like this. I do have in the template. Let's go here. Let's try this one. And let's try the 2. Okay, let's try that one. So this one still has some higher level fibs that are on here, and I changed it because I was noticing that the areas between 0 and 236 on both sides, positive and negative, there was a lot of area here where I was missing out on some of the move, and so I had taken away some of the higher lines and lower lines and added in a couple lines here closer to 0. So it might be a good idea to save, keep your template to where you can go back to your previous settings and lines. So I was able to go back to one of them to get these higher lines, and then as it moves away from the area I want into some of these other lines that after I had changed the lines you were not able to see some of those. We're going to go back to this one, which took away the lines that were here and here, but also brought some additional lines that are closer. But this is how we read this. 9:30 to 10:30, value area low, value area high to the point of control. And as you can see, as the price that was up here became overbought because it was starting to get extended or even rejected it, came back down, tested some of these levels, kept on going. Okay, it was starting to get oversold and still sold off more to this premium levels, and then finally got down past some previous premium levels, and I'm going to change this back to this other template that just was one that I had not yet taken some of the levels off of. But it got to past these premium levels and got overextended. And there's also, if it keeps on going, there's still other levels down here that I've also taken off, but it can go down as far as it wants or as high as it wants. You know, the market does its own thing. But as it got down there, oversold, it came up back up into the point of control and was back into the value area until it was overbought and started coming back down. But that is the way that I would use this, and some of the other videos you can watch to see how we change these to where we can, let's see, yeah, let's change this back. I think I already have it on there. We're going to go back to this one. You can see the other one didn't have the lines closer to 0, but as it came back down there and became way oversold, came back up, I changed it back to the one that had the lines that were closer to 0 so that I can see if there was any areas that I could potentially take. And I added these lines in. Basically, there's no lines between 0 and 236 on both sides, and so I basically took 236, divided it by 2, got 0.118, and I did the same thing for 0.118 and divided that by 2 and got the 0.59. So you can see it rejected, it blew through it, went up, it tested it almost right to it, also came up to it. The same thing on this side. We have some areas where you can see after that, this is the first opening hour. Okay, came up and tested these areas, you know, beyond or within from 0 to 236, and those are the areas that I know will respect it again as it gets closer to 0, or the point of control. Right to it, right to these lines. This is it's really nice. Anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.